Hey, so I finally got into a point where I need to speak about this problem, which has been plaguing society for the last few decades at a very extreme degree. And especially men, it's affecting men on a level that's destroying the world. And that problem is porn addiction. And so, what my aim is with this channel, which I'm starting, is to talk about my experience with this addiction, trying to quit it, the withdrawals, how it has affected my life, how it's affected other people that I know, and to bring some solace and some unity to people struggling with this addiction. If there's anything that I feel like I'm qualified to speak about, it's porn and sex addiction. And I'll openly admit, I've been addicted to it since I was 16, heavily addicted. And over the last 3 years, I've been trying to quit. Like, at the beginning, I slowly weaned off it and was free of it for about a year. And then last year, I had an incident happen in my life, which resulted in me turning back to the porn addiction and binging as a coping mechanism. It really is an addiction. And all you have to do is look at the brain scans and read hundreds of thousands of accounts on the internet of people struggling with this. The doctors and the medical system hasn't caught up to it, either because they're late or I'm assuming they don't want to catch up to it, because once this problem is solved, which I think it can be solved, once it's solved, the medical system will collapse. Like, they won't be able to hand out as many medications anymore for people struggling with anxiety and depression. And this is what I want to talk about in future videos, is this addiction causing so much depression and anxiety because of what it does to the brain. And it can make you spiral out of control, which is what happened to me and what has happened to people that I know who are struggling or have struggled with this addiction. And if you, the viewer, if you are trying to quit, or are thinking of quitting, you are my friend. Because it's a very difficult, noble thing to do, to quit porn and sex addiction. So, yeah, if you're quitting, keep going, keep trying. It's a battle, it's a plunge, but and it gets very dark. It gets very dark and depressing, and get very anxious. There's many withdrawal symptoms which I'll go over in another video. I had an extreme case of withdrawals called post-acute withdrawal syndrome, which is something that some people get who have a very delicate nervous system. I've had a very delicate nervous system. I've been on antidepressants before. I've taken Valium and things like that, and those kinds of things like really affect. I've got intruders. These things really affect. These things really affect my nervous system, like, to a degree, and I notice it. Like, I notice everything. I'm like a hypochondriac. But anyway, so this channel is about help and support for people who are trying to quit this addiction, and understanding. And if you're watching and need some help or advice, I'll leave my email in the description underneath the video for people, because I'm going to be brutally honest. What I've been through in the last 3 months has been the most difficult journey of my life, and it has led me to suicide, you know? And this is all as a result of porn and sex addiction. So I'm going to make another video. The next video that I'm going to make will be on post-acute withdrawal syndrome, which are the extreme withdrawals. And then I'm going to make one on flatlines, and the benefits that I've felt from quitting. And the good thing about quitting is when you do quit and you become free of it, the difference of your life is like night and day. You'll notice you're like a new person. It's like you're born again. So yeah, that's the goal. So I'm going to make videos on different topics, like the medical system, the effects of this addiction on society, withdrawal symptoms, coping mechanisms. Then I'll have like the religious side of it. I'm Catholic, by the way, so yeah, I'll make a video on that as well. So I just wanted to jump on and say that. I just wanted to say that. I think this might be the most serious. Well, it's gotten to a point where I feel like I must make this video. It's a must. I must make these videos about this addiction because of how harmful it is, how much it's affected me and destroyed my life and destroyed the lives of people that I know that struggle with it as well. And it destroys other people's lives, like people around you, like your friends and your family. It affects your relationships to a great degree. So this is something that must be spoken about, and after what I've been through, I am almost obliged to speak about this and warn people of how horrendous this addiction is and the damage that it can do to your brain and the withdrawals that you're going to have to go through. Some of these withdrawals are worse than... Sorry, there's cockatoos around making noise. Some of these withdrawals are worse than drug withdrawals. I mean, it is a drug. Porn is a drug. It affects your brain the same way that drugs do. So, yeah, this is something that needs to be spoken about more. I mean, there's other people on YouTube talking about it, but I just wanted to give my 2 cents on it. And with the withdrawals, that's something that not many people actually speak about in depth. I'm going to be speaking about that because that's... If you knew what the withdrawals are like, you wouldn't ever touch porn, ever. You would never touch it in the first place. Yeah. So... Sorry, I lost my train of thought. I'm new to this, by the way. I'm new to making these videos, speaking to the camera, but I'm sure it will be good and it will work out. Yeah. Well, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.